This is strange. I've never not reached her this early. I was calling her this early because that's the time she usually would talk to me. I don't feel at all safe here. And obviously I don't feel safe and can't turn to the police because they're 100% siding with him. So, you know. Hey, Charlotte. Yeah, you are not gonna. I thought that this landlord was simply a jerk. He's evil. He's pure evil, Cheryl. Pure evil. You know what he did to me? You're not even gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe it. You are not gonna believe it. I've been ringing the phone off now because usually this is the time where you can talk. I haven't slept. I don't eat. I don't sleep. On top of everything else, I got my period. Omar's not safe here. You know what this guy did to me? because he wants me the fuck out of here. And my roommate, remember how I used to tell you how wonderful my roommate was? He bailed on me. He's moving in. He's all safe and sound with his girlfriend and his dog, and he doesn't care if I'm out on the fucking street. This landlord doesn't see me as a tenant, neither do the police, which means I can't turn to the police. I have to turn to somebody, though. This is what he did to me. I got home from walking Omar last night at about 5 o'clock, right? I was about to make my green smoothie. Just as an aside, all I ate yesterday was like a handful of sunflower seeds, but I was about to make my green smoothie. I had slept a lot of the day because I'm all agitated, you know. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. But it was supposed to be all set. They keep going back and forth, you know. My roommate told me yesterday that it was fine, and you know we can stay to the end of the month as long as we pay the rent, blah, blah, whatever. So I'm thinking everything's fine, you know. I didn't make any noise today, didn't turn on the TV, didn't play music, didn't do anything at all, right? All of a sudden, see, he lives right next door, okay? All of a sudden, and like my friend said, this is escalated. This is beyond now just a tenant-landlord dispute. This is, I'm not safe here. The hallway down, the hall from upstairs here where my bedroom is, leads to his place, right? All of a sudden, I hear him pounding on that door, right? I'm like, why is he pounding on the door? I'm thinking to myself. He's pounding on the door. Hey, are you okay? I heard screaming in there. I'm like, what? I'm okay. I wasn't screaming. I wasn't even talking. The TV's not even on, right? So he goes, he's saying again, like, are you okay? You want me to call somebody? Right? Totally making stuff up. Then he goes to the back door, right? Right in front of me. Obviously just to show me who's boss and what he can get away with. Because he didn't do it in secret. He's on the phone. Yeah, she's in there screaming and threatening to kill herself and kill her dog. You gotta get over here now. How can he, Cheryl, he's evil. Why do I keep winding up in a nightmare when I do nothing wrong? He's not just a jerk, he's evil. I was interrogated by the police for over an hour. And they're like, well, he says you're not supposed to be there, and the other guy moved out, and blah, 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 and interrogating me, and all this crap when I wasn't doing anything, I wasn't even talking. He has no qualms about lying through his teeth to the police about anything. He wants me out on the street. Oh, yeah. Of course. Is that unbelievable? No, because I had you and Joe in the back of my mind. You would have been so proud of me. Over an hour. Everything I said to them, they didn't give a shit. I'm like, they don't care. To them, it's like, well, it's your own fault. You weren't supposed to be here, and you never asked. This happens all the time. You know, I've never done this before. You know, as far as I knew, everything was fine. He lived next door, and my roommate told me he could have me here, and he pays a shitload of money. He can't afford the rent anyway, and I was told he had a roommate before, and even his friend, before he even moved in, backed up that he had a roommate before that moved out. And he can't, you know what I mean? The landlord's lying through his teeth. He's acting like he didn't know who I was, thought I was just this guy's girlfriend. He doesn't want to treat me as a tenant. He wants to just treat me as a trespasser and have me thrown out. So that's what he pulled. He actually lied through his teeth, you know, called 911 on me. I wasn't doing anything. Oh, you're so fucking smart. Omar is not safe here. Tell me what to do. What's he gonna Okay, but can't I did nothing wrong here, and if I was let here in a fall can't I sue everybody for all of this? Why? Okay, but I can sue him for false pretenses. But how am I supposed to find a new place to live when I have Omar? I can't leave Omar here. He'll cry, and I would never leave Omar here under the circumstances after what he pulled. You're right, Cheryl. What will he do next? How do you know? Okay, if he wouldn't hurt me, what would he do? I have nowhere to go. Do you understand? I have nowhere to go. I don't think so. But you're saying you don't think I can sue under these situations when I did nothing wrong? And that landlord... But neither does he. But the landlord lived next door and acknowledged me as... So because I was naive and trusting I'm out on the street, is that what you're saying? But you and online lawyers and everyone was telling me that wasn't true. That he couldn't just force me. Then I believe 100% I could sue him for all this. This is not right. This is insanity. I have nowhere to go. Well, why do you think I'm calling you? Can you keep Omar? Can you keep Omar for me? How about can you just keep Omar temporarily at your work while I go to the courthouse around there? I don't have... What? No, I'd have to travel really far with Omar, but he's not safe. Why doesn't this landlord, you and the online lawyers, everybody said didn't even matter. Even on Yahoo Answers, the guy said, if that landlord knew you were there, then that means that he was acknowledging your presence. Was he saying, no, I just thought that you were his girlfriend, he's lying through his teeth. But, you know what I mean? He said, no, he has to go through the proper procedures, that he can't just put you out on the street. That makes no sense then. So he only has to do that if why can he get away with it? Why won't the truth prevail? I did nothing wrong. But you told me this couldn't happen to me. Even online lawyers told me it couldn't. Okay, but all his stuff is still here. Everything. Oh, I don't, but I have nowhere to go. My top priority is to get Omar to safety. How can I find anywhere to live with Omar? Of course I don't. You know I'm all alone. You know that from my situation. You know I have nobody. Yeah, my friend said I should call her. Why does this keep happening to me when I don't do anything wrong? I thought I'm heartbroken that my roommate did this to me. Left me high and dry like this, blindsided. All he had to do was stand by my side. That landlord can't, even if you're a tenant at will, that landlord cannot just force him out. He would have to give him the 30 days. Then he's an asshole. He's not the good piece. Just add him to the list of, you know what I mean? I thought he was one of the good ones, and I can't believe he did this to me. I could cry right now. I know, but I 100% would have never imagined he would do this to me. I would have never imagined it. Never imagined it. I can't believe you don't think that I could sue him for doing this to me. No, but I wanted to find out what kind of rights I have in this. I mean, I thought in Massachusetts law you can never just be put out on the street. And I thought it has... But he hasn't moved out yet, and we paid the rent at the end of the month. Okay, that's what the police said too, but I don't trust this guy. He didn't like that, even when I told you when he came over that I took an attitude. You know what I mean? He's evil. If he did that to me yesterday, just because he says I can stay at the end of the month doesn't mean anything. He could do it. You know what I mean? I can't do anything unless Omar's safe. You understand? I can't do anything. Oh God, and plus he could legitimately call the police because Omar will cry the entire time I'm gone. His roommate took his dog too, so... But his stuff is all still here, everything.